The year was 2019. The small city hospital was unusually busy that night. The halls were filled with the sounds of coughing patients, worried family members, and the constant beeping of monitors. The usual calm of a flu season had vanished, and a new invisible threat was beginning to show its presence. Alisha, a young dedicated nurse, was moving from one patient to another, checking vital signs, administering medications, and ensuring that every doctor's instruction was carried out carefully. Her uniform was damp from the long hours, her face tired yet determined, and her hands moved swiftly with precision. Every patient seemed to bring a new challenge, and every moment tested her patience and courage. Despite her training, Alisha often thought about how much more she could do if she were a doctor. If she had more authority, more knowledge, and more power to make decisions, she could save even more lives. She had always dreamed of becoming a doctor, but circumstances had led her to nursing. Instead of giving up, she used her skills to the fullest. Gathering all her courage, she approached the hospital manager, her voice calm but resolute. "Sir," she said, "there are so many patients and very few doctors. If you allow me, I can handle 2 or 3 patients myself." The manager looked at her with a mix of surprise and caution, but he could sense her confidence and dedication. "All right," he said, "be extremely careful." That night became one of the most challenging experiences of Alisha's life. Each patient she attended seemed more critical than the last. There was an elderly man struggling to breathe, a young woman whose fever refused to go down, and a middle-aged man with severe chest pain. Every minute required her full attention. Each medication, each injection, each careful observation was crucial. Every patient depended on her vigilance and skill. The trust in their eyes gave her courage and motivated her to work even harder. She coordinated with fellow nurses, encouraged them to stay calm, and together they managed to care for the growing number of patients. As the days passed, it became clear that a serious crisis was emerging around the world. A new virus called the coronavirus was spreading rapidly. People were falling seriously ill, and hospitals everywhere were overwhelmed. Even this small city hospital began seeing patients with high fever, persistent cough, and severe fatigue. The risk to both patients and staff was growing, but Alisha remained focused. She implemented strict hygiene measures, monitored patients continuously, and adapted to every challenge. The virus presented. Her tireless efforts and attention to detail saved lives and inspired everyone around her. Doctors who had doubted her were amazed at how a single nurse could manage such a critical situation with patience and courage. Alisha was no longer just a nurse in the eyes of the hospital. She was a beacon of hope. She proved that even in the darkest and most dangerous times, one person's dedication and hard work can make a real difference. Over the next few years, Alisha's consistent efforts did not go unnoticed. By 2023, she had earned the trust and respect of both patients and hospital management. The nurse, who had faced overwhelming challenges, had become an inspiration to everyone. Her perseverance, knowledge, and compassion had changed lives. She was called into the office and told, "You have shown that knowledge, courage, and hard work can help anyone pursue new dreams at any age. We are promoting you to the position of doctor." Tears of joy filled Alisha's eyes. She had gone from being a nurse to a fully recognized doctor. Every sleepless night, every difficult decision, and every patient she had cared for had led her to this moment. She realized that life never permanently closes doors, and it is never too late to dream new dreams and turn them into reality. And now there is a message for everyone who hears this story. If a deadly illness like this ever strikes your community, do not panic. Help each other, support the sick, follow medical advice, and stay informed. A little compassion and courage can save lives. Just like Alisha proved, one person's dedication can make a huge difference in times of crisis.